What brings you to the temple, curate? Have you been lax in your duties? I need you to find River Othravel. You have completed your task. Ulman Bathri is at ease. You have seen to his needs, curate. I sent her to the western docks to procure supplies for the temple kitchen. I had heard that there was an opportunity for a good bargain with one of the fishermen, you see. Our stores are almost empty, and we have not got a lot of money to spare. Seemed too good to pass up, and River didn't have anything better to do. But she's not been back for a while now. Go find her. And while you're at it, make sure she doesn't spend money we don't have. Running a free kitchen for the poor isn't cheap, curate. That's why we have to be judicious in our spending and grasp any chance at a good bargain. Ulman did tell me about his daughter, but his secrets are not mine to share. In many lands the spirit of fortune is worshipped under no name at all, save in its mortal incarnation, the almighty coin.
You honor me. Do you wish to do business? A warm welcome to you.
Out. We've got food for the hungry. It will keep you from starving, but don't expect nothing fancy of it. Or if you are looking for a place to rest, we have beds for pilgrims and paupers alike 1 floor down. Talk to my wife Sani. She's the cook, she handles supplies.
How wonderful.
We're busy here.
Welcome,
Curate.
Outlander.
Unless you're here to help prepare food for the hungry, kindly leave me to my work. Don't come back with something rotten or scraped out of a gutter, curate. Nalvs Andalin has probably instructed you to go for the cheapest available option you can find, stingy as he is, but I think the people of Andothran deserve better.
No worries. I won't hurt you. Ask your question.
Yes,
I
Outlander,
can tell
what
you
may
are
I do
new in
for you?
town, Outlander. You have that lost look about you. I don't blame you, Andothran is a pretty big place. My name is Lyrine Salozi. I can tell you the latest rumors, get you up to speed, you know. Never heard of her. You say she was looking for kitchen supplies? Check with Benos Arandas, he's always trying to peddle something.
I am never too busy for a good talk.
I can tell you are new in town, Outlander. You have that lost look about you. She was here, yes. She said she was looking for supplies for the temple kitchen. Wouldn't take what I was selling, though. Maybe if you do, I'll tell you where she went. Oh, have I got a bargain for you. 1 crate of mystery meat, freshly fished out of the ocean. Must have fallen off a ship. I think it's rat. Rat meat, that is. A true delicacy. It can be yours for just 10 drakes. I'll even carry it to the temple for you. What say you? Suit yourself. Come back when you change your mind. Oh, yes, Ada. Feel free. My time is your time. I just hope I can help. I feel the same way. It's been some time now for me. Yes, she was here. I tried selling her this crate of rat meat, but she wouldn't have it. You seem like an alright sort of dark elf, and I'd hate for the girl to get in trouble. She stormed off to the east side of town and searched for better supplies for the temple kitchen.
Yes, Outlander, what may I do for you?
I can tell an outlander with good taste when I see one. Warrior of spell. Care to try a Morrowind delicacy?
Care to trade?
Hello, Sira. You're with the temple, aren't you? Have you come to check up on me? I've been all the docks trying to find some quality supplies for the temple kitchen, to no avail. Nalv's Andalin told me there was a bargain to be had on the western docks, but all I found was a fisherman selling a stolen crate of drowned rat. I could not, in good conscience, buy that for our kitchen. So I went and searched for better supplies, and found this gentleman here. We've been negotiating prices, and he seems willing to help, but we've not been able to come to an agreement. Perhaps you can help? You will? Great. He seems willing enough, but we couldn't quite reach an agreement on an affordable price. Nalv's Andalin told me there was a bargain to be had on the western docks. You will?
How wonderful! Welcome, Outlander.
Look, your friend here has already pleaded with me for supplies for the temple kitchen. I'd love to help, but I'm not made of money, and it doesn't make any business sense for me to just give my wares away now, does it? I am not unsympathetic to the plight of Andothran's poor. I've hit rock bottom myself once or twice, and it's not pretty. But I'm running a business here, not a charity, and I need to consider what's in it for me. I could make a one-time donation to the temple, but that'd help neither you nor me in the long run. Instead, I propose a longer-term arrangement. For a lump sum payment, I will stock the temple kitchens with various surplus, high-quality goods from my supplier network for the next 2 years. Well, I've been planning on branching out, and potentially open up a franchise in Krabs or Narcissus. A lump sum cash injection might just make that possible. The resulting extra earnings should more than cover my patronage of your temple kitchen. Besides, some goodwill among the people won't hurt, either. At the very least, this partnership should reduce the number of street urchins stealing food from my stall. I can provide your kitchen with fresh, high-quality food and ingredients for the next 2 years, for the meager sum of 2,000 drakes, paid in full, right here right now. What say you? My apologies, I got carried away a little. Force of habit. I'm used to dealing with higher margins on my wares, but since this is a charitable effort, I can adjust my prices accordingly. 1,500 drakes for a 2-year period of deliveries to your kitchen is fairer. That would increase the cost of overhead a little, but I suppose we can account for that. How about 800 drakes for a 1-year contract, then? You temple folk sure know to pull at the heartstrings, don't you? Fine. 500 drakes. Final offer. Take it or leave it. I must be out of my mind, but I'm a man of my word. At least tell the kitchen staff to spread the word about my generosity. I will promptly arrange for deliveries of supplies. Thank you, Ada. This arrangement will be a great boon to both my business and the people of Andothran.
Where is that slave?
Thank you for negotiating the price for the supplies, Ada. I'm sure the kitchen staff will be glad. Go on ahead, I'll meet you back at the temple. Sarjo Galdar didn't teach me Shivi intervention for nothing.
No worries. I won't hurt you.
Well, we're back. Better go tell Nalvs Andalin that you've arranged those supplies for the temple kitchen. Come back for a chat later? I hope Nalvs Andalin won't be too cross with us for not going for the cheapest available option, but even if he disagrees, the deal has been made and the kitchen pantry will be fully stocked for a long time to come. Thank you, Muthsira.
A warm welcome to you.
Back again.
Where is that slave?
Yes. We've got food for the hungry, and beds on the lower floor. Talk to my wife Sani. She's the cook. She handles supplies.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
We're busy here, Curate. Unless you're here to help, don't come back with something rotten.
What brings you to the temple, Curate? Have you been lax in your duties? So, have you found River Othravel? I swear, students are nothing but trouble. So she has returned to the temple. It is good to know she can run simple errands. Tavuran Galdar is moving on to inspect different temples soon, and he has asked if River can stay with us here in Andothran to continue her studies. Now what about those supplies for the temple kitchen? Did you manage to arrange for those? So you went and spent how many hundreds of drakes on the promise of a street peddler? I am disappointed in you, Curate. Your judgment is highly questionable. No, of course I cannot reimburse you. I never signed off on any of this. At least the kitchen staff will be happy, I suppose, if this merchant of yours follows through on his promises. As for you, I trust you will execute your duties more diligently in the future.
A warm welcome to you.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
Why are you in the kitchen, Curate? We're working. You did a good thing, youngster. Speak to my wife if you haven't already.
A warm welcome to you.
You're the curate that arranged for these excellent supplies for the temple kitchen, aren't you? You have my thanks. I doubt Nalvs Andalin will pay you, so I went around and asked the rest of the temple staff here to chip in. This pocket change probably does not cover everything, but I hope it helps. Thanks again, Ada.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
Sounds like I'll be staying here in Andothran for a while, Muthsira. And hey, you never did tell me what happened when you were sent to check on Ulman Vathri. So you were able to provide some comfort to the old man? That is excellent news, Muthsira Ada. I hope Nalvs Andalin won't be too cross with us for not going for the cheapest available option. Temple, kitchen supplies. Nalvs Andalin tasked me with finding River Othravel, who was sent to the western docks to procure supplies for the kitchen, but hasn't returned. A fisherman in Andothran told me River Othravel went to the east of town to look for better supplies for the kitchen. I found River in the eastern part of Andothran. River Othravel has been trying to procure supplies for the temple kitchen from Gavros Fallas, a merchant in western Andothran, to little avail. She asked me to try and negotiate with the trader. I convinced Gavros Fallas to sponsor the temple kitchen for an extended period of time. I have told River Othravel that I had secured supplies for the temple kitchen, and she will return to the temple. I should report back to Nalvs Andalin. Nalvs Andalin was not pleased that I exceeded the temple budget arranging supplies for the temple kitchen and refused to reimburse the cost. Even so, I have secured a good source of foodstuffs to the benefit of the community. Sani Idralo, the cook in the Andothran temple kitchen, thanked me for arranging the deliveries of high-quality supplies, and handed me a bundle of pocket change she had collected from the temple staff as a reward.